Bitcoin got a hard rejection today from $25,000, giving us a very bearish looking daily candle close. You can see right here, we got a major wick to the downside, closing the daily candle down 7.5%. And a lot of people are getting very worried, wondering what is going on. Is the pump over? What can we expect next for Bitcoin? We are going to be getting into all of that and more in this video. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the most timely and the most accurate updates here on YouTube. So first of all, let's talk about what happened and why this happened, because this is no surprise. We should not be alarmed by what is currently going on. Bitcoin came up to the 25,222 level, and as we've been saying now for weeks, the $25,000 level is the last major resistance that we have until we get to that $30,000 level. And when we come up to resistance, well, there's no shock that we find resistance at resistance. In fact, we have been waiting for this in the Casper Crew VIP Discord literally since January 26th. We have given this setup far in advance, understanding that this is a area of resistance where we need to be looking for bearish signs. And of course, when we take a look at the chart, when we take a look at the 4-hour time frame on market Cipher B, we are in fact printing a nice top as we come up to this key zone of resistance. When we come to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that we are absolutely now printing the dreaded, as the price is getting higher into the key level of resistance, 25,222, the exact level that we did give in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We are getting the dreaded bearish upside down Sam Bankman-Fried man-boo pattern, where as the price is getting higher, just like Sam Bankman-Fried's chest here, the market Cipher B momentum waves and the money flow are both getting lower. This is a very, very bearish sign. It's happening on some lower term time frames. So yes, we can expect some kind of a correction from this move. Now, the question is, what is going to happen now? Is this very, very bearish for Bitcoin, or is it just a simple correction? Well, we're going to be getting into that because personally, I do still remain bullish on Bitcoin. I'm still holding multiple long trades on Bitcoin, as you can see right here, swing long trades from the bottom. By the way, that was also the setup that we did give in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. The Casper Crew VIP Discord, guys, we gave the long from $16,300, gave the short from $24,000, gave the long from 21.4, and then gave the short again from 25,222. If you want to join the community, it's not a signals group, but we are an educational community where we give the levels, we give the trade setups, and we walk through this price action live 3 times a day. You can go to patreon.com/JasonCasper. Also, if you want to trade on ByBit, take advantage of the volatility with 0% limit fees, link in the description. If you deposit $100, you get 1 month free of the Crypto Fusion trading bot. This is the trading bot that we use. It's a great tool. If you are interested, make sure to check that out. What does this rejection mean for Bitcoin? Well, the truth is, guys, it depends. As traders, we cannot know what the price is going to do in the future, but what our job should be is to create various if-then scenarios so that whatever happens, we already know exactly how we are going to either take advantage of the opportunity by entering into the market, by exiting the market, or by sitting on our hands, right? This is how we are able to long the bottom, short the top, long the bottom, and short the top. Literally, we had this plan since January 26th. It's not because we're predicting the future. We're saying, look, if the price does such and such, and I see certain indications on the chart, then this is how I will take action. This is how we need to be approaching the charts if we want to be profitable over time. What we need to do is understand the key areas above and below us, and then know when to take action. So these are the exact levels that we need to be aware of right now for Bitcoin. First of all, the first major zone of support is going to be where we are currently finding support right now. Now, this is a very, very interesting level because as we can see, we are currently retesting the previous highs that we put in here basically before we got the big move to the downside. Now, the reason why this is such an interesting zone right here is because if we actually take a look at Bitcoin on a higher term time frame like the daily, we can actually see this pattern playing out on a higher term time frame, right? Let's take a look at the daily time frame and basically see what happened with Bitcoin over the past few months. You can see that Bitcoin was trading within this larger range right here. We lost the range to the downside, and then we got a big pump to the upside, and then came down to backtest the previous highs before getting another pump. Now, if we zoom in now to, let's say, the 4-hour time frame, we see the exact same pattern now playing out locally, right? We see that Bitcoin was trading in a larger range for quite some time. We lost the range to the downside, started forming a lower range, and then we got a big pump up. And now currently we are back testing those previous highs as support. And if we take a look here, we can see something else that's very, very interesting. On the 1 hour time frame right now, we are currently holding basically the value area high of this old range that acted as support acted as resistance 3 times. We're now currently holding this as support. Now, of course, this is one of the key levels that we were looking at in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, which is why we were able to take a long scalp from that exact level. And let's see how high we get. But here's the truth of the matter. Right now, based on the chart, I am not seeing what I want to see for a significant bottom to be put in. When we are looking at price action on the 1 hour time frame and we're looking at major pivots, we want to basically see the opposite of what we saw at the top to time the bottom. When we got to the top, what did we see? We saw the bearish upside down Sam Bankman-Fried pattern where the momentum waves and the money flow were getting lower as the price was getting higher. For me, timing the tops and bottoms of these ranges like this, I want to see the exact opposite. I want to see the uneven butt cheek pattern on the 1 hour where we see a nice and a big and juicy left cheek and then a skinny old right cheek, right? She kind of talks like this. She's got veins popping out of her neck. She has a Brooklyn accent, a raspy voice. She's smoking a cigarette. She's walking the dog. She's yelling at you. You know, I'm pretty much talking about my neighbor when I was a kid. She always used to yell at me, right? She'd be like, Jason, get over here. What are you doing? I'm going to tell on your mom for you, all right? So the next level of support that we have below us is actually going to be 22.8. So if we manage to come down, let's say we get a retracement and then we come down lower and we come to 22.8 and we start to see that beautiful uneven butt cheek pattern on the 1 hour, this is actually going to be the signal to get into, not financial advice, at least look for, I should say, price to get a move to the upside. Now, the last major zone of support that, if lost, is very, very bearish for Bitcoin is going to be this $22,200 level down here. Why is this so key? Because if this level is lost, we will see that the uptrend will officially now be over, right? We will be putting in a lower low, and that is very, very bearish, okay? That is very, very bearish. Now, to the upside, what are the levels that we need to be aware of? First of all, we need to be aware of the golden pocket retracement at 24.6. If we come up to here and we're seeing continued bearish signs on market Cipher B, such as another bearish trigger wave on the hour with money flow continuing to get lower, this is going to tell us that we are about to put in a lower high and we can look for a lower low to the downside. Now, here is one warning that we really, really need to be aware of. We really, really need to pay attention to. I'm going to go to the daily time frame. This is scary. If we are unable to put in a higher high within the next few days, we are going to confirm the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boo pattern on the daily time frame. This is extremely bearish when Sam Bankman-Fried's man boobs are getting lower, the money flow is getting lower as the price is getting higher. This could actually lead to a major, major rejection that could bring Bitcoin down to much lower prices. So this is something we need to also keep in the back of our minds and be prepared for. And what are the targets if we are going to actually do this? In my opinion, guys, our targets are going to be much, much lower prices. Some of the targets we were looking at when we were thinking maybe we were going to get a drop down here. First of all, we'll be looking down to the 18.5 zone. Then we'll be looking all the way down to the 17/16s. So please be prepared for that, and especially be looking on the 1 hour time frame to see what happens as we come up to that very, very key $24,600 level, because if we reject from here, guys, it is not going to be good. So this is what we need to be prepared for, guys, in the short term and in the long term. And if you want to learn how to do this right and be profitable over time, check out the course, jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. It will give you that point A to point B comprehensive trading system so that you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where to take profit, where to set your stop loss, and more, using good risk management so that even if you're taking losses, you won't blow your account, right? You guys saw me take a loss on live stream yesterday. Doesn't even matter because we're using good risk management. That is it for today's video, guys. May the Lord bless you all in the name of Jesus. I pray everybody is very blessed. Even if you're not religious, that's okay. I still pray you and your family are very, very blessed. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and I will see everybody in the next video. Peace, y'all.